Oh, I think black from an undisclosed location.
No way. Trying to get the marlin perfectly in the background.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's selfish.
It's fine-ish. Broadcasting from an undisclosed location. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsor. Member number one, Michael Dunn and Dunn, presented by Budget Blinds. Watch us drink. Dude, this is the first time in a long time.
I actually can't believe there's 13 people on right now.
Wow. They
That is-
obviously have nothing better to do.
12 more than I thought we'd have.
Or
No.
potentially also on vacation.
Yeah, some of them may be our own children that are at the beach
Correct.
right now.
Correct. Who knows where you're going to tune in
Allegedly.
from. So,
Hey,
cheers.
shout out.
Listen, it's not that we would ever drop member number one and done Budget Blinds for being our presenting
Never.
sponsor.
Never.
But from this undisclosed location, well, half and half Twisted Teas. You can call us old. You can call us trying to be like the cool kids.
No.
But good night,
Never.
nurse. Can you power through those things in a day, staying hydrated?
Yes.
Oh, man. Patrick Mark, always a pleasure. Jeff Libby, howdy.
Y'all are late.
We
Oh,
late?
It's
12:02.
Come on.
This is
bro.
the earliest late that we've ever been.
We're on beach time right now. Okay.
Come on,
Look
dude.
at Jeff Libby. Let's go.
Mhm.
Hashtag twisted. First one. First
Yep.
right out of the gate.
So we're going to give away 2 12-packs of your flavor of choice of Twisted Teas. Our personal favorite while you're on the beach,
Half and
half and half. It's basically half hydration and half of the good stuff.
You could go regular leaded, just the
Yep.
dark blue
Yep.
Twisted Teas, and then there's like a peach, right? Like
Bro,
a-
you could go variety pack because the
flavor?
summer variety pack has the bomb pop.
Oh,
Joe Rocket
Cheers
Pop.
specialty.
Oh, see, Arkansas knows what's up
Yeah.
because that's his garage beer of choice.
He's a rock pop specialist.
Of course they are.
Oh wow! Hey, there we go.
We've got some
don't know
some
if the-
Twisted
I don't know
fans.
if the internet just got
Clicked.
connected in some way or what, but it it's got some comments
Oh,
there.
we wanted to do this from the sandy shores of Port Aransas, but it's
That did
just the
not
internet
work.
connection. Yeah,
Did not work out.
we couldn't get it to work. So man, it's been a hot minute. We fully have opened a restaurant and bar.
have.
Since the last time I think we spoke.
Yeah.
I think that was, we had soft opened, but it was post tornado.
Okay.
And I think that might have been the first Friday we were going to be open, if I remember. Is that
I
the
don't
last
remember.
time?
No,
Was
I
that
think we've
last
done one since then because I remember talking about, we sat on the corner of the speakeasy
Yep.
and we talked about being open and some of the ups and downs and that type of stuff. So maybe we've done one since we officially opened.
Maybe one. Got to get back in the game.
May was that May 30th was the official opening.
Yep,
Thursday,
that's
May
correct.
30th.
Thursday, May 30th.
And here we are. We've survived
40 days. What is today?
July 26th. We're almost on 2 months, bro.
Dang.
June, July. We've done one Watch Us Drink in 2 months.
Man, I'm
You know what? We need to be better.
We-
We have,
yeah.
This is my formal
can say it.
apology.
Yeah.
To the people of Commonwealth, the people of Watch Us Drink.
Accept
Y'all
our
have not been
twisted
able-
apologies.
Watch Us Drink very much. So we will do better. We will be better, America.
Well, part, yes. We're going to get into America talk in a second. Part of it is owning your bar while you're working. You can't drink.
Yeah,
Who knew owning a bar we would drink so much less?
it is weird. It
I don't-
feels weird. I don't like it, but
No.
it is true.
But I have closed down a belt loop.
Nice
You
work.
know,
You're-
get my 8 miles in
I was saying,
walking.
plus you're double digits down in weight.
Yes.
Now that needed to happen regardless, but
100%.
congratulations nonetheless.
I have, by the way, gained it all back on these 2 days of vacation.
Okay,
That's what you're supposed to do.
congratulations.
Oh, so what is man? We got some either twisted fans or they just love free stuff,
Mhm.
and it doesn't matter what it is. They're going to hashtag whatever it is to win things.
We could be like, hey, we have got a paper sack full of dog crap. It's yours if you hashtag dog crap.
Yeah.
They would do it. Don't do it right now.
no, please
do it
don't
right now.
hashtag dog crap.
100% Don Ward's about to do it.
Yeah, 100% if he hasn't already.
Mary Helen Dean, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know
Yeah.
you are right and I'm right as usual. So
Now,
Cheers.
I think the implication also with Mary is that because you're right has to mean I'm wrong about something. Maybe I'm taking it personally.
no,
I don't
she's-
know.
It's correct. I'm sure.
Yeah. What so we've been open almost 2 months.
Okay.
Man, what are some of the biggest lessons that you've learned that are okay to talk about?
Don't open a
on this
restaurant?
stream? Yeah, there it is. One more example of the dog crap.
Yep. It's all
Perfect.
coming. The biggest lessons we've learned. God, where to begin?
Yeah.
I think one for sure is never underestimate how much parking you have. Okay.
Because it's never enough.
Never enough.
Yep.
I thought, man, we got plenty. We got tons of overflow. There are many times in that first couple of weeks, especially. So we gravelled that front lot, took out a couple of those tornado trees. Had to wait a little while to do that, but we got it done. So now we've got some additional parking up there in the front. Still, even with that, so we're gonna that west side. We're gonna get all those loads of fill all taken out here in the next couple of weeks. So we'll have even more additional overflow parking. So parking is a good one.
Yeah.
What about you?
Man, that's just it. It's where to begin. Also, what I'm okay talking about in a public forum like this. There's been a million things learned, and I think that's why you call it soft opening during the first couple of weeks, to kind of figure out some lessons. I think we're learning kind of our staffing model. I think we're learning more and more about the patterns of kind of foot traffic that we have. I'm really intrigued and interested and excited for the weather to drop about 15 degrees.
Yes, 100%.
Because listen, it's hot as hell outside.
Yeah.
And so at 1 o'clock, who wants to be in the sunshine at 1 o'clock when there's a 80% humidity?
Yeah.
And 110.
Yeah.
Unless you're drinking a nice cold twisted tea.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe it'll soon be available at Commonwealth. So I think that's it's all of those things. I think we learn what our kitchen can handle. Chef Andrew does a great job with our team back there.
For sure.
So a lot of lessons learned on that side of it.
Yeah.
It's also been interesting to learn what our top sellers are. I think that's one of the biggest things, because I think I had my favorite, you have your favorite, both cocktail side and food side. So it's been incredibly fun to see what the people, this is all about, for the good of all you guys out there. I think that's been fun to see. I think that there's an education element that we still seem to miss on sometimes that I'm learning. For example, I think there's some that still think we are a members only club.
Yeah. Definitely not open to the public.
100% open to the public.
Wouldn't be for the good of the people if we didn't let the people in.
Correct. Some people think that you have to have a reservation to come.
No.
Also incorrect.
Now, we did
for
a couple of days there at the very beginning, go to reservation only just to help throttle down the volume a little bit. And we needed to do that. So
had to do that.
It was just a couple of days. Ever since like June 2nd or 3rd, we have been open to the public. Reservations recommended during peak business times, but not required.
Correct. It does help, right?
For sure.
Like you've got a big family. I've got a big family. So if we're going to go anywhere, I do want to be guaranteed to eat.
Yeah.
It does mean a little bit of foresight, but really it's applicable during those busy nights. The Friday night, the Saturday night, I would absolutely recommend, not required, but recommend. But again, as soon as that weather cools off and time change and football is in the air, did you know yesterday is the last Thursday that we have had that will not have football?
Huh. Did yesterday. Not know that.
Wait, was yesterday Thursday? Is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we need an online menu.
Fun fact, open a bar and restaurant and you lose track of what days
or months
or hours. I used to be like, man, 9:30, I'm like getting ready for bed. Like, I'm not in bed by 9:30 because I get up early, I have to go work out, start the day. Nope. Nope. Now it's like 11 o'clock and I'm like ready to go.
Yep.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
Yep.
It's not me. It's weird. My whole clock is off.
It's weird. By the way, Patrick Mark Sherburne, we have an online menu online. Long time. See, so another thing I'm learning that some people with two first names don't understand that our menu is online. Commonwealth Texas, or CommonwealthTX.com.
Maybe he was going to the wrong website. Maybe that was the problem.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the websites that Patrick Mark is going to.
Oh, but no.
The ones with our menu on it. I think it's also on Facebook page too. We will have our one of our associates, our team members over here, check on that. Are y'all going to have TVs to watch football? Mitchell Talton speaks. Speaks your last name, or is that just a really cool name that you put in there?
It's like, hey, he speaks.
Like when E.F. Hutton talks, everybody listens. Does
Yeah.
anybody else remember that commercial
Mhm.
from the 90s?
Yeah.
We will not have TVs to watch football per se, Mitchell. One of the things that we talked about doing, Josh and I are huge Aggie fans.
Yeah.
Yes, you can apologize for us. It's been
You're
a hard,
welcome.
forever since we've, so I guess maybe even since Johnny Football was there.
Yeah.
Been tough. We're also Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
So it's been like, it's been a hard go for us the last 20 years. But one of the things that we talked about, whether to start cooling down, is to have a big projector in the yard, the east yard that has the turf grass out there, all the picnic tables, to watch our Ags, maybe the night of the week on Saturdays, something that,
Yeah.
and really that goes down to there are places that do sports bars so much better than us, because
Yeah.
that's just not our concept.
For sure.
I totally get it. I love to watch college football too.
Yeah.
But we're going to have that kind of in bits and pieces out on the east yard. Good question. Need to
Well-
add the brunch menu to the website. Ooh, thank you, Carolyn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good call.
by the way, it's there right now, as our intern has so said.
View PDF.
Yeah.
That's what you have to view.
As long as you got the Cowboys. See, now we can be friends.
See?
Mhm. As we
We're
get
getting
notes.
messages pop up from,
Yeah.
from team members that are like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, while you're
I want to do the schedule for next week.
looking at a computer screen real quick.
Yeah. So lots of things learned. But Josh, I want to talk about something, because something started,
Okay.
I think, again, yesterday, today, I don't know.
Are you gonna make fun of my sunburn right now?
Nope,
Okay.
not yet. That comes later in
Okay.
the show.
All right.
But I posted something online this morning on Facebook and Instagram for Commonwealth,
Okay.
with who I think is largely considered the most underrated, but the greatest Olympian of all time. Look it up. If you don't know what that picture is about, just Google Belushi Olympics, Saturday Night Live. You're welcome. But if you had to give a gold medal, and it doesn't have to be relative to our menu,
Ooh.
but let's do the podium for cocktails. Okay? So your gold, your silver, and your bronze medal for all-time cocktails, and where you're going to put them.
Like for Commonwealth specific, or just cocktails in general globally?
Yeah, I think it can be cocktail in general
Okay.
globally, because this opens it up a little bit more to personal preference, which I get. Get our people over here to chime in.
Okay.
Who's going to go with the gold for cocktails?
I mean, my personal preference is a little different than most people. I think most people, especially in Texas, the margarita, like so many different variations, so many different options, so many ways to trick it up, so many different spirits. The margarita is like just a go-to for so
Yep.
many people. So margarita is definitely on the podium somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're just going to pick 3 and then maybe arrange them then?
Yeah. Again, the old fashioned, another one, got to be in the top 3.
It has to.
It's so versatile. There's so many different things you can do with it.
Has
It's
to.
so beloved by so many. So I think it's those 2 for sure. And I got to go one more on the podium.
Now, this has got to be your podium. Okay. You're the coach, the
Oh.
Olympic team of cocktails.
I said globally.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I get what
My-
you're saying. Yeah. Josh's podium.
Okay. Got to have a whiskey sour on the podium. There's no doubt about it. One of my favorite all-time drinks. Every time we go to Vegas or a bougie hotel or anywhere, I need to try the whiskey sour. So that's 100% on the podium.
Okay.
Maybe number 1
I
going away.
I concur.
So whiskey sour, I love anytime I see a menu that's got anything with whiskey or bourbon and fruit. So a blackberry puree, a strawberry puree,
Yeah.
peach something, like
Yeah.
fruit and bourbon just goes so well
Yeah.
together, in my opinion. So some type of a smash, or even like a whiskey bramble or something that's a little variation. That's definitely going to be on my podium. And then the very first, like we grew up pretty strict, right? And so the very first beer that I actually enjoyed, drank a lot of beer in high school and college.
Allegedly.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's true.
Allegedly.
Everybody who knows me knows that's true.
Mhm.
But the first beer I actually enjoyed Shout out to Dave Calvert. Okay. She introduced me to glass bottles of Coors Light. Glass bottles of Coors Light. Like, and even now when I'm talking about it, it makes me happy. You got a big smile, like a glass bottle of Coors Light.
Dude, hold on. We just made a whole nother event. That's what the Olympics are. So you've got a podium for cocktails
Okay.
and then your podium of beers.
Oh, cocktails. Okay.
Gotta
okay.
stick with cocktails.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Turn, who will remain nameless. Any chance you want to play beach bartender? It's fine. This has nothing to do with, the actual job.
Yeah. We've gone Bramble or Smack. We've gone Whiskey Sour. So either, because I've just recently in the last 5 years,
Yeah.
I'm not a big morning cocktail person. Just never have been. However, being introduced to vodka peñas, pineapple mimosas. So pineapple juice is the great equalizer.
Yeah,
Like that is like the
Yeah.
morning drink additive. So pineapple something for a morning drink for me. It just starts the day off right.
Yeah.
Just get you like in a great vacation spot early on.
My answers may surprise you a little bit. The gold medal will not. It's a whiskey sour. It's just a classic cocktail.
Yeah.
It is my test. I think our test of any new
Mhm.
bar that we go to
Yeah.
and we're looking at, if they know what the hell they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
is just a good whiskey sour. We pride ourselves on that. It will be one of the few things that is always on the menu. Yeah, what's your question in? Oh, in the Commonwealth, yeah. Thank you.
Y'all have seen the intern walking back and forth to and from the refrigerator. That's perfect. I love it.
So gold medal for me is easy. It's whiskey sour.
Okay.
The next two are going to be interesting because they are me. One is inversion of a Moscow Mule. I love ginger beer. Okay.
Yeah.
I love ginger beer. So put a little bit of strawberry, blackberry, any of those kind of things. I would even say.
Time to get drunk.
Wow.
Would you
Sorry
shut the hell up?
that this idiot just walked through the back. I don't know what it feels like when people have security that like just tackle people off the stage and just beat the crap out
And
of
tase
them.
them. Right now, I wish I had
I'm
a taser.
about to be that security guy.
Yep. So I think for me, a Moscow Mule, I love ginger beer. And I'm even going to throw into that Moscow Mule. It's not. No, Moscow Mule takes its own podium place. And I don't think this guy's watching right now because I don't want him to get a bigger head than he's obviously already got right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But the feature right now
Okay.
at Commonwealth
Don't-
is my third place of all time. I can drink 100 of them.
He doesn't mean it, Jorge. It's not that good.
Jorge's feature, the Amigo 43. I have been introduced to a cocktail that I've never had and that I absolutely love so much that I brought the ingredients to recreate here at the beach. So
to be fair, we also brought the ingredients for every cocktail on the planet as well.
that is one of the perks of owning the bar.
Yeah,
Is you get this recipe book that you've been
Mhm.
working on in development for a long time.
now, we still have to buy all of our own stuff, retail, okay, TABC,
That's
if
right.
anybody's watching.
Doesn't have
none of that
TABC
going
labels on it.
The Amigo 43 is really also
Please don't, Amber. Please don't screen record that and
The-
send that to Jorge.
the
Please don't.
marg that Jen made last Friday.
Tonight's marg.
That was incredible. It was like legit.
I'll tell you
Really,
what.
really good.
We call this a segue and didn't even rehearse this. So every Friday, Saturday night at Commonwealth. Oh my gosh, I hate
He really better not get within range.
100%.
It's gonna happen today.
If every Friday and Saturday night at Commonwealth, we will have tonight's marg. Okay? All you have to order is, hey, I'd like tonight's marg. It is going to be a different cocktail each weekend. Our bar manager, Jorge, has tasked all of our bartenders for each weekend. They get a slot to say, hey, this is tonight's marg. Last weekend was made by Jen. We had to test it out, so she didn't personally get as much credit probably as she should have. But it was fantastic. It had elderflower liqueur, peach. It was unreal.
Yeah.
It was the first thing that has outsold Michelob Ultra as the entire top seller
Yeah.
on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Amazing. So this weekend, you guys go in tonight, tomorrow, and say, hey, I'd like tonight's marg. Okay. You won't be disappointed unless it's awful and you're just disappointed, but it's not going to be.
Won't be.
I'm just going to cover him up right there
There you
with
go.
that finger.
Perfect. That's
He'll
actually more
never-
appropriate.
Yep. He'll never be seen. Yeah. Hey, just listen, if you don't,
Everybody's kids. as
if you
annoying
don't
as he
have
is,
kids, if you don't have kids, yeah, they're a blessing and all of those things.
Blah blah.
But just don't. Just
Mm-hmm.
spend a little time, you, your spouse, your whomever, in freedom. And
Take a tour
from
of
these.
trying every bar in America.
Yep.
Do
That would be
that
fun.
instead of having kids.
Okay, so what is the podium of beers? We've talked about widely on this show. We've talked about situational beers,
Yeah.
right? The post shredding, cold, ultra, underneath shade tree, cowboy hat in Texas, right? We
Mhm.
talked about a lot of different shower beers, all of those kind of things. So what's your podium of actual beers? Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Podium of actual beers. Coors Banquet has got to be.
In
Has
what?
to be on the
You
podium.
have to pick the vehicle that it's served in.
In a little stubby.
Stubby
Come on,
bottles.
Little stubby bottles. Come
Stubby
on.
bottles.
Although they are now doing the 16-ounce cans that are like the really cool vintage can. I have a bunch of those in my fridge at home. They're really good. They're delicious.
Yeah.
So that's there. I already talked about the glass bottle of Coors Light, like
Yep.
just out of this world good. And then I don't know. I'm not a Blue Moon fan. Can't do it.
Is this
Ooh.
actually true? Is this text that I got true?
There's a Mexican beer.
Is this text I got true?
Tonight's Marg.
No, don't say it yet. I need to find out if it's true
Okay,
or not,
all right.
because
We're-
it could be the greatest
hey,
thing of
listen.
all time.
This is what happens, okay? News breaks live on the air. We're confirming. We've just gotten some.
And who
we
made it?
Just gotten some reports in our ear
Yep.
of.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Some breaking
Yes, yes.
news.
Breaking
Okay.
news.
We're gonna bring it to you as soon as we can, as soon as it's confirmed. Imperial Light
In Costa Rica.
in Costa Rica. You talk about situational beer. You talk about hammer down on some Imperial Lights on a boat while you're catching 18 sailfish in a day.
Wow.
That's pretty special.
I have confirmation of the breaking news.
Okay.
It is in fact true
Okay.
that today and tonight's marg
Okay.
is a Baja Blast margarita. Mountain Dew Baja Blast
Let's.
margarita. I'm so jealous of everybody that gets to have one tonight
Oh,
and tomorrow.
It looks delicious.
It
the
does.
color is incredible. Light and refreshing.
Wow. Okay.
All right,
Good job. That's coming from Reed Cromie.
All right, Reed.
Let's see how it does. See if it can beat tonight's marg from Jen last
Good old
week.
baseball boy.
So you had a stubby banquet.
Yep.
You had Imperial Light, Costa Rica. What was the third?
Oh, glass bottle of Coors Light.
Coors Light. So I'm still gonna give you the banquet stubby, 100%. Greatest bottle, greatest beer. Really fits any occasion. It can be bougie and fancy if you're celebrating. It can be blue collar and working man if you're just out in the yard. It can be a great garage beer. I'm also going to say Miller High Life, champagne of beers in a long neck bottle.
100%. I'm here for it.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
The champagne of, so Coors Banquet, the banquet beer, and then Miller High Life, the champagne of beers.
Maybe not a better like marketing or tagline or slogan ever.
Champagne
Everybody,
of
when
beers.
you say
Yeah.
the champagne beers, they know what you're talking about. Miller High
Miller
Life.
High Life.
No questions.
And then, man, it's difficult. Libby brought up Live Oak Hefeweizen.
Oh,
That
good
it's-
one, Libby.
It's hard to beat.
Who gave Nicole Cornish her taste in beer? Labatt's
Blue Light.
Rattler, and Rolling Rock. Sounds
Is
like
there a
she's
way
a
to
Yankee.
is there a way to block people from commenting?
She's
Can
a
we
Yankee.
block Nicole?
Mhm.
Nicole, you need to step your game up. Okay.
Also, Mary Helen has a request. Somebody needs to try a spicy watermelon marg.
It's pink limo, Mary. It's been on the menu from the
Is
beginning.
she saying that they people in America need to try it.
Okay, maybe so.
Maybe that's what she's saying.
Okay.
If so, I apologize for him getting so short.
Yeah, I'm
with
sorry.
you. Ted, I will talk to him. Okay.
Hey.
Apologies.
It's been a long go. This is the first real day. I mean, still working. You still pushed through a lot of the things,
Yeah, that's fine.
but we're at least at the beach.
Yes.
And of course, it's raining.
Yeah.
Because why not? God has a sense of humor.
And Tyler is right. It's really worthy of its
That's
banquet.
right. That's right.
Of its own banquet? Of its own banquet.
It sounds like he's chasing Twisteds in the garage right now.
Probably. Hey, congratulations.
Mhm.
Okay. You deserve it. You've earned it.
Yep. If you view PDF, if you go to our food menu, you're going to get the brunch menu. Thank you, intern Kate. We've got the podium of beers. We've got the podium of cocktails.
You know what I want? Speaking of that,
Yes, tell me.
just told Tyler, hey, you're good. You've earned it, right? I wish when I opened my fridge and got a beer out, closed it, and then you crack the top. I wish I had like a video screen or something on my fridge that could be like, hey, you've earned it. Because instead you get like the disapproving stare or like the another one, and you're just like, why the negativity?
Yeah.
Like I wish we could encourage each other with that, right? I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
Ah, shit. Jordan has entered the chat. Now she's going to just
Okay.
comment what I'm wearing.
Why do I picture her right now doing like, hey
Yeah.
guys,
Hey, guys. Hey, Point Fitness.
hey, let's
They
go.
want to
Hashtag
get twisted. Yeah. Let's go. So if you didn't know, you're hashtagging Twisted because we're going to give you 2 12-packs of Twisted Tea of your flavor of choice. Okay. We get back Sunday.
Hopefully.
So it'll be
I
ready.
mean, maybe not hopefully.
Able to see here.
Because I am.
Because I am.
Mhm.
So we got to actually watch, what was it this morning? Soccer. Women's
Yeah.
soccer national team was taking it to Zambia. It was great. What, in your opinion, is your favorite field event in the Olympics? So that's not
Ooh.
soccer, right? So you get to the track and field events. Really, the only race worth watching is the 100 and 200, and maybe the 4x relay. Everything else is super boring. Sorry, track runner people out there.
4x relay is pretty interesting.
That one's
to watch,
fun.
just because you never know
Yeah.
like who's going to put their what's strongest leg and who's going to make up and who's going to drop the freaking baton.
Exactly, truth.
And you're right. The 100-meter dash is like that's the event to end all events. Are you including that in here? I say that's like
So you go through the
that's
field
it.
events, right? The shot put, the discus, the pole vault, the high jump, the long jump, the triple
Javelin.
jump, the javelin. I think is javelin a standalone or is it part of the decathlon?
That's
I
a
don't
great
know.
question. I don't know.
Good
But
question.
decathlon, that like
Awesome.
when you're a decathlete, that's a whole new level of athlete.
Do we need to have a Commonwealth decathlon? Bro. Guys,
is where the
this
best
is where
ideas
the
happen.
best ideas happen. Grab you a Twisted, go to the beach,
Decathlon.
decompress, disconnect a little bit. Jordan is saying hurdles are legit. And that's a lot
That's
of work.
true.
Now, it is fun to
That's
watch
true.
people trip over the hurdles and eat their own face.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Oh, Point Fitness chimed in. Let's do a flight of beer treadmill run. Maybe even as part of our decathlon.
Bull. Okay. All right.
Maybe Adam Mearmont from our last year's fantasy football should be on a treadmill
Mm-hmm.
and we just send him beers every mile.
No, it's only 1 mile, but you have to do a
Every
beer,
lap.
chug a beer, 400, chug a beer,
Okay.
400, chug a beer.
So you
But
gotta take
that could be part of the
that could be it.
decathlon.
that
So
beer
we
mile.
could do cornhole, we could do pickleball.
Yep.
You could do like washers,
Beer mile.
beer
obviously.
mile,
Hello, zombie dodgeball.
zombie dodgeball. Now you're bringing the golf simulator into it, so you
Yep.
can do some type of a golf event.
Yep.
Closest to the pin or targets or something. Also, field goal kicking on the golf simulator.
Waffle fry eating.
Okay.
Arm wrestling.
All right.
Wrestle.
Shut up.
I'm sorry if y'all can hear that really high-pitched squeaky voice in the back.
Yeah,
We're equally as annoyed.
same. For a long time, for 19
Okay,
years. of my
so
life.
Commonwealth Decathlon.
Let's think about that. What
Okay.
events, people, do you want to see or participate
There we go.
in at Commonwealth?
Let's hear it from the people.
The Commonwealth Decathlon. But what is your favorite field? Let's just say this. What's your favorite Olympic event to watch? You can't say soccer.
And it is the Summer Olympics.
Jordan, it's not wall ball. If you're our age, it was called buns up. Okay.
True.
So
Yeah.
we're not going to play wall ball. That's a kid
Mhm.
thing. We will play buns up as part of the decathlon.
Mhm. With a racket ball, because that
Oh, it
hurts way worse.
stings.
Yeah. Beach volleyball, like Old Cornish says.
Yep. Watch. Or is she putting beach volleyball into the Commonwealth decathlon? We don't have one
I
yet.
hope not. We are
Okay.
not beach volleyball ready.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, Mitchell.
Yeah, smear the queer. I'm here for that. Yeah, I said it. And I'm bringing
Wow.
back all the cool words
Wow.
that people took away from
Like
us.
we just
that are
lost
cool.
half our viewership. We're officially going to get canceled.
Well, they would be the first ones smeared, by
There
the
you
way.
go.
So whatever. Mitchell, I smell what you're stepping in there.
Jordan said we have old asses. That's weird and accurate.
Also,
Okay.
favorite Olympic event to watch.
event to watch. All of the sprints are all like
They're cool.
they're super cool. I agree. Hurdles is impressive. The swimming events are cool to watch, probably because the United States does really well in them all the time. I don't like watching events that U.S. gets their ass kicked all the time. Those aren't fun at all. I
Agree.
don't like it. Unless there's like a super athlete that's like an Australian swimmer or something wins everything. That's
Right.
kind of fun to watch, like to root for greatness.
It was awesome watching Michael Phelps when he was in this thing
Yes.
swim.
Yeah.
I think he made swimming cool.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
Dude, then you get into the real crazy sports that you never would think are sports. Like, man, have you seen ping pong? Have you seen ping pong?
No.
Olympic ping pong and badminton.
You know when I learned
Go
that
crazy.
ping pong was an Olympic sport? Just now.
Seriously? Can somebody confirm? I still think it's an Olympic sport. It's called table tennis. It's ping pong. Okay? The world calls it table tennis. America calls it ping pong. Probably why we lose.
We have rock
Rock
climbing
climbing?
now as an Olympic event. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, featured events. Yes, table tennis still Olympic.
I knew something.
Still Olympic Paris Games 2024. Okay, all right.
Yeah, who's the smart one now? Mary Ellen Dean. Yeah,
I think that was targeted.
it was. It was.
Sorry you said that, Mary. Well, Ted and I will talk to him again.
Yeah, please.
We'll have a couple of chats.
I will say it's not my favorite anymore, but in '92 with the Olympic Dream Team, watching basketball was my favorite, but it was only during that year. It's just pretty lame now.
Yeah, I can't
Can't do
I don't
that,
like
right?
the basketball. Ooh, tournament flip cup or beer pong is always a hit. Lauren.
Lauren, oh, Lauren, what's up? Yeah, great. Sorry, I don't have the spectacles on.
Spectacles,
Spectacles, wallet, and watch.
You have to do it every time.
You have to. Tournament, flip cup, or beer pong. That is perfect.
Okay, we can add those in.
That is perfect.
Yeah, cornhole's just like awesome. I wish it was an Olympic sport, although I do have a hard time with stuff that you're like, it's not really a sport. Why is it in the Olympics?
Listen, this is I give tours a lot at the facility, right? And when we get out to pickleball, a lot of people say, "No, I don't play pickleball." Well, usually my pitch is, "Well, at my age, I don't play any sports now that I can't have a drink and play at the same time." Okay, that's where I go. Like,
Golf.
it's right,
Cornhole.
right? Washers, anything that
Pickleball.
basically throw with one hand.
Yeah.
I think is valid.
Like your golf ball.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
green.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But then you get into, okay, there's ping pong really in the Olympics. That is your gauge of an athlete. Like
Yeah.
that's the hard thing for me to
Yeah.
kind of filter through is if I can do it, now I can't do it like they do, but I feel like I could if just give me a couple of days solid with a ping pong table.
Yeah. I don't think you could, but
Rugby, ooh, rugby is man, if there's one sport I don't understand,
Mhm.
it's rugby.
well, I love it because pretty much guys just fight in rugby.
Yep.
Like they beat the crap out of each other over and over and over. There's no pads. There's no.
They don't wear
helmets.
pads.
No.
And
I
they
love it.
tackle like football.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, and nobody has teeth.
You got to respect the rugby players.
Um, Did we even answer the question? What's your favorite Olympic sport to watch?
Well, we kind of talked through them. Olympics only happen once every 4 years, so it's hard to
Yeah.
have a.
U.S. got throttled in rugby. Yes, I think Smear the Queer is going to be part of the Olympic
No,
sport.
he's saying rugby is formalized. Smear the queer.
Oh, I thought we were saying yes.
I'm just going to have to translate for Jared.
Okay,
all
yeah,
the
please.
comments from now on.
Is our turf yard big enough for rugby
No.
and or Smear the Queer?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't,
We'll figure
you
that
don't
out.
have to have a lot of room. In fact, it's better if you don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
Keep it confined.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Shut up, Tom. Wait, y'all are messing with me.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Hold on. We gotta drop this back in. We're 41
Okay.
minutes in. So you're dropping Twisted. You
Right.
get two 12 packs of Twisted tea, flavor of your choice. Josh and I are back in town Sunday.
Hashtag
So-
twisted.
Hashtag Twisted. And let me get to the fancy thing over here. Dang it. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
He's out of practice.
Brought to you as always by Budget Blinds, but
Yes.
we're also looking at secondary sponsor of Twisted Teas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, One and Done.
Yep.
And thank you, Twisted Teas.
I feel like Dave Portnoy cornered the market on high noons. And he's bougie and lives in the Hamptons and does all that. I think
Dave Portnoy lives in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Is there any
That's-
guy that's
yeah.
more out of place in the Hamptons than Dave Portnoy?
and that's why he bought a house out there. It's pretty hilarious, dude.
Okay.
Um,
They have
but
good pizza out there.
oh yeah,
One bite. Everybody knows
His-
the rules.
his Northeast pizza, the what do you call it? New Haven. New Haven is his favorite style.
Okay.
That's Connecticut. I need confirmation, Kate, that New Haven is in Connecticut.
Sure.
And where are the Hamptons?
Connecticut. They're up there. They're on the East Coast somewhere. Rhode Island. Or New
Is there
Jersey,
just-
New York? The Hamptons are in New York. There we go.
Is there just
All right.
a town
Thank
called
you.
the Hamptons?
I think it's an area or region. Yeah. Oh, it's a city. Why
Wait.
are the Hamptons so popular?
And do they call themselves the Hamptons?
The South Fork of the island is where Hamptons are. The North Fork stretches from Riverhead through Greenport all the way, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hampton Bays is like an area. There's like East Hampton. There's Montauk,
Yeah.
not to be confused with Hawk.
Tula.
I wouldn't go there. You did.
Sorry.
Wow.
You old people are going to have to get TikTok to look that up.
Okay. All right. So we confirmed it. Hamptons are in New York.
Oh, you bring up two good points, Tom. The Hamptons are located outside of your tax bracket. True.
True.
And lawn darts. By the way, I got my first set of lawn darts when I was 6 years old as a birthday present.
6.
And these were not like the rubber-ended ball lawn darts. These
Nope.
were giant Impale U
Yep.
kid javelins.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it was the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
And then you throw them up in the air and just try to dodge them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You would, everybody's in a little tight circle. You close your eyes. One guy throws it up as high as he can.
Bingo.
And then you open your eyes and everybody runs.
Everyone.
It was
Bye-bye.
the best game ever.
Dude, you just said Connecticut?
I mean, it's top of mind. It was close.
Oh, it's my
It
favorite
was
quote.
close.
It's my favorite quote
close.
of
So
time.
next, our next Commonwealth T-shirt will just say Connecticut question mark.
Oh
Maybe-
man.
Maybe
Wow.
Connecticut hat.
Yeah. I am I'm a little flustered. And I
Okay.
also think the patch on my hat is off-centered. Does that look off-centered?
I think
like it's
no,
off-center.
it's just the angle. I do
Okay.
like that patch a lot.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Geez, what else is going on in the world? Hey, we had a presidential candidate that almost got murdered. So politics are getting hot and heavy. Are you one of those? And we're not going to get into what we believe. Those who know us know what we believe.
Yeah.
But are you one of those that follows it closely? Do you follow it closely because it's an election year? And if you follow it, allow yourself to go down rabbit holes of conspiracies and all of the things.
If there were just a place that was literally just said like, hey, this
Mm-hmm.
is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, I would love that. I would actually pay attention more. The problem is it's too much propaganda. It's too much one side or the other. So no, I honestly don't follow it that much anymore. Super depressing and frustrating. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's I follow it a lot. I'm an X guy, big fan of old Elon, but Twitter, formerly Twitter, whatever you have to say. But yes, it's just, man, we're not going to get into that. But it's interesting because it's so top of mind. It's so controversial. If I believe something, that means we're against each other. If we have different beliefs, we can't just sit down and have a beer and talk about things like rational people.
Yeah.
I think that's a big piece of what Commonwealth we wanted to do. It's a big reason
Yeah.
to answer some of the questions why there are no TVs there intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just have a drink and talk about things,
Yeah.
instead of just venom spitting everybody. Man, just a little bit of unity, some
Yeah,
good grace,
for sure.
some of all of that kind of stuff. Not
For
to get
sure.
on a soapbox, but I think when you talk about politics, everything is just negative, or we need this person or that person or whomever.
But Commonwealth, like when you think about going through life, whether you're in a high point or low point, or you're going through disappointment and sadness and frustration, or whether you're going through highs and like excitement, it's all made better when you have somebody, you have a connection, when you have people you care about who listen, who hang out. So that's what Commonwealth is supposed to be. Come sit down and have a drink with anybody. Drink what you like, how you like, eat what you like, how you like. Just come and hang out, connect a little bit. That's the goal. And if somebody made that their political platform, they should win.
You get both of ours.
Yeah, they should win.
Yep. It's one of, man, it's so funny when I get the chance to be back behind the bar, which is not very often now. All my bartenders kick me out of there. But it's just really cool to start conversations and have conversations with people that I probably wouldn't ever have had conversations with.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't give a shit, what you're voting for, or even necessarily what you believe. I have my own belief. I try to respect other people's. But it's just cool to be able to kind of talk and have that, hey, it's okay. It's a safe place to sit and chat a little bit. It's a safe place to disagree. It's one of those things. So yeah, now you're at the heart of Commonwealth. Wow, that is a big hole our family is digging. Does anybody else just go straight to the beach, bring a shovel, and just want to dig a hole? If digging a beach hole was an Olympic sport, dude, I could podium that one.
I feel like I just got a text from somebody.
Have you not seen that yet?
Is that real?
Oh, it's real.
Okay. We'll revisit this. We'll revisit this at a later date, a later time, after I've had an opportunity to process.
Hey, tattoos are permanent, man.
Yeah.
It's, it's whatever it is. Digging beach holes. Let's talk about
Wow.
the ultimate.
You got to be real specific on your phonics.
Yeah.
When you say digging beach holes.
Beach, E-A-C-H,
Yeah.
beach holes.
Okay.
Not digging up bones, not what you thought.
No.
But let's talk about if we had the Redneck Olympics,
Okay.
which I still think you and I consider ourselves both of those.
For
you
sure.
more so because your neck is literally bright red from the sun,
Yeah, it's true.
as is,
My chest and
Other
stomach
places,
and
yeah.
arms. Yeah.
he's in terrible pain.
Yeah. Today me is very disappointed in yesterday me. Okay. Get out to the beach. It's like raining and misty and overcast. I'm a ginger. I know that is a recipe for disaster. I know it in my brain. I just let it happen. I just wasn't paying attention. We were having a good time. We had a whole case of Twisteds yesterday. So,
Fine. By the way,
yeah. Thank you again.
if only we had a bartender.
So today me hates yesterday me.
Oh gosh, it is so red.
So, so it happens. I'm glad everybody else can get enjoyment out.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with it is, though, honestly, it just makes me hot right now.
Yeah.
All day I've just been hot. So
It is funny,
it is
man.
what it is.
So I'm basically Puerto Rican. Like I go outside,
Got the
I'll
Puerto
burn
Rican
at the
hair.
beginning of the summer. I got the Puerto Rican hair. At the end of summer, lay the base coat, and I just start tanning from that point on. I don't burn. I was out there as much time the whole time you were out
Yeah.
there yesterday. No burn, feel
No.
great. But
Good for you.
But it is interesting because I don't know that we've ever been out where it was truly like raining, rain, not just overcast. Like there's that overcast where you know you're getting beat down
Yeah,
by ultraviolence. This was not that. This was
Mhm.
like there could be a hurricane at any second.
Yep.
So none of us thought, oh, this is an appropriate time to put on sunscreen. It was not.
No.
Now it's real funny because I also challenged one of my boys $100 to slap Josh on his stomach when he was taking a dad nap as hard as he could.
Hmm.
Nobody's taking it
No.
up on it yet.
Smart.
That ginger
'Cause I told
rage,
him.
yes.
Absolutely, $100 would not pay for your ER
Oh,
bill.
not
You're
at
about 5 minutes
not
late.
Wouldn't
at
get
all.
covered.
Drop Twisted in the comments. 2 12-packs, your flavor of choice for Twisted. Josh, let's set up the redneck game. Ultimate redneck events, if redneck events could be Olympic events. I do think digging a beach hole, a hole in the sand, like that's just it.
You're just no other purpose or reason
No,
other than
just to dig a
giant
hole.
Okay.
Like there's so many ways, you could go with depth,
Yeah.
width, style, the tools that you had to use.
Yeah.
Digging beach holes seems like a fun redneck
Yeah.
Olympic game. If there was some competition for drinking from a green water hose,
Yeah.
and I think that is absolutely,
a keg stand.
you have to put a keg stand.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to put a keg stand in there.
You got
Maybe,
something that involves like a souped up lawnmower.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
a lawnmower race or something. It's got to be in there.
Dude, those actually exist. Those should be Olympics.
Yeah. I
If
agree.
NASCAR is a sport, freaking that should be.
It
a
should
sport
be
in
though. The
Olympics.
blades have to be engaged. So then,
I agree.
it's,
So
you
you're
know,
not just
if you wreck
burning
out,
gas.
like you really could die.
Yes. Yeah, you have to add the
Hmm.
thought of death into it.
Hmm.
Golf cart races. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
one of those. That's a good one. Man, I think how far could you stretch a ketchup bottle when it runs out by putting water in it? That was a redneck game that my mom used to play when we were kids.
Yeah.
Cow tipping. Yes, sir. Tom, you're on your game today.
He added speed to it.
Yeah, shout
'Cause he
out
wants it to be
Point,
quickly.
Point Fitness. I feel like I
love it.
still ask for one. Ah! Mm!
He could have just said like, "Hey, would you mind
Hey,
please, would you mind getting us another twisted, please?"
Yeah.
No. Well, he sucks at it, so.
he is awful. Ooh, pumpkin chunkin with handmade catapults.
Ooh, now, rain floor, you have outdone yourself.
Because redneck engineering is a thing. It is
100%.
absolutely a thing.
Some of the greatest creations in
Yep.
the world have been made by rednecks.
Yep. And with duct tape.
And
If there's
necessity
something,
is the mother of
Yep.
invention.
it really is. Skeet shooting with,
How patty.
why have we not done this?
That is some real redneck
So
stuff right
I
there.
throw one high up in the air, you shoot it with a shotgun.
Yep.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Also, she makes it classy by bringing a
She
paper towel
does.
with it.
But is there anything better than like ice shards
yeah.
on the top of the
Mhm.
cans?
Not to be confused with like sharks. That would be different.
That would be horrible.
Those would not taste
Which,
great.
by the way, I have a problem.
Uh-oh. Duke, is this airworthy?
Yes, I have a problem with protein pancakes. We travel down here
Mm.
with 2 other families, so we split up breakfasts and lunches. And I'm going to go tell them when we go down to the beach in a minute, hey, protein pancakes do taste good like other pancakes. But boy, if that was an Olympic sport, spelling the protein
Protein
pancakes,
pancakes? Okay.
gold medal winner here.
It's called like protein pancake aftermath or
Mhm.
something. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Or maybe that's skeet shooting. I don't know. I guess it depends how it comes out.
Skeet.
You-
I don't know.
Windows to the wall, who
Yeah.
knows?
Oh,
All right. Well, let's give something away, Josh. 5
Okay.
minutes. We can actually
Okay.
end early on one time. So here's your chance. Drop Twisted in the comments. Let me get to the
All right.
giveaway tool. We've got
We have
26 entries right now.
26 right now.
Yep.
Give it one more little minute here. We got
Yep.
23 live viewers that have hung in there with us.
Seriously, skeet
Just
shoot.
all talk.
Hey, Bailey, have you actually done that? Or is that just really clever to think of? I need to know this before we go off there. Have you skeet shooted cow patties? I want to know. I want to know. Hashtag Twisted. You're going to get 2 12-packs, flavor of your choosing. And we'll even have somebody deliver it within 5 minutes of Commonwealth.
Yeah, Bailey says yes. Yes, LOL.
Wow. Okay.
Skeet shooting with cow patties.
Man,
All right.
I'm-
Respect.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm
respect.
really intrigued.
Oh, Jordan Fetter. Of course. I def have with a green water gun.
Yeah, you want water gun from the Olympics,
Def have a
Jordan?
green
I
water
don't.
gun.
I def have water gun.
Hmm.
God, I'm not so smart with the author over there, Jordan.
Wow.
All right, are we ready? Get your twisted in.
All right. See how many.
Okay, now see, this is what's funny.
Uh-huh.
Kyle, I think he probably just tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm talking about you, Kyle. He's a bourbon head,
Mm-hmm.
fairly new member. And he wants the twisteds, but are people now just setting an alarm on their phone for like 12:50?
That's an interesting point. We got to start varying at which
do.
point in the show we give
We give it
the
away.
goods.
Maybe next time we give it away the first 10 minutes.
Give it away. Give it away.
Nice. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mhm. Yeah. All right.
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we go.
We
Now I have
are
29
drawing
entries.
20. Okay, anybody else? Last chance right now. Hey,
Last one was Jordan Fetter.
Kyle, you
52.
think we're judging? We're drinking twisted teas.
Absolutely not.
There is
There's
no
judgment.
judgment here. All right, we're drawing right
Okay,
now.
hit the button.
Ooh,
No more entries.
lots of names.
Scrolling.
Lots and lots of names.
Scrolling. Patrick Mark Sherburne.
Did he really win?
2 variety packs or whatever you choose.
Yeah, whatever you choose.
2 12 packs of Twist Teas coming your way.
Yeah. Patrick
Congratulations,
Mark.
buddy.
Also, the first one to comment. Maybe that's the game too. Be the
Yeah,
first to
yeah.
log in.
Also, thank you, Rebecca. Fridays
Rebecca,
have not been the same without you guys. We agree.
Okay. About time.
Well,
And
you're
the-
welcome.
And the one he wins is Twisted Teas.
Yeah. Appropriate. Okay.
It is.
We're
It
good to
is.
go.
Any guy with 2 first names that puts it on his Facebook profile, yeah, you deserve Twisted Teas.
100%.
Hey, love you guys, man. Thank you so much. And listen, okay, if you come to Commonwealth and there happens to be any issue, there was an issue with service, if there was an issue with food, if there was, something came out room temperature when it should have been hot, there could be a million different things. Just ask for one of us.
Mhm.
Ask for one of us. I'd love to talk through it with you. All of those things
Yeah.
can usually be mediated and solved and great. We are a family business.
Yeah.
After all, there's not a corporate office sitting above us just pumping in money to this thing. We put everything we had, these families involved, and we want to serve you for the good. But know that on occasion we might miss. So
Yeah.
just holler
Give us
at
a
your
chance
boys.
to make it right.
Yeah,
Okay?
holler at your boys.
So, if you've had a great experience, go tell other
Do
people about
that.
it. Facebook,
Hello.
Google, all the
Yes.
things. Say, man, this place is awesome, and the guys are really good looking, and handsome, and funny.
Very
Yeah.
handsome.
If you want to say all those
Ve-
things, totally fine.
Even
Everybody-
when they're balding and red bellied.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
I feel like that was targeted.
That was absolutely
All right,
targeted.
Well, I'm going to go look for the aloe vera now.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not putting it on, by the way.
Oh,
No.
100%.
I will.
The Google reviews will still come in, Nicole. Don't worry. Hey, cheers. As always, Josh, what do we say?
For the good of the people.
Cheers to you.